As I say, some of them have flown for probably about an hour to get up them. And then with the magneto switched off, the swinger, as we call the prop swinger, rotates the engine round by pulling the propeller round about 4 times. The major engine, the aircraft itself was built by the de Havilland Aircraft Company, and it is a member of a long range of aircraft which were named after moths, insects. Probably one of the most famous aircraft of all time. And the kind of puppet and dummies attached to the aircraft. And unfortunately, 9 tiger moths in formation. Slightly bumpy conditions today. A little bit of thermals. The wind isn't a problem, but with the thermals coming up off the trees, you'll see that the aircraft will be bouncing around a little bit. Fantastic sight as they run in. From the main formation, and they will be carrying parachutes. Today, tiger moths are much sought after by private owners, and there's an industry of workshops to support them, and obviously every vintage car owner here today will appreciate the time and effort required to keep these old aircraft flying to the UK, and now they're very, very valuable pieces of aviation history. Okay, you can see the 3 aircraft have split away. The other 6 aeroplanes will be, passenger gets up out of the seat, opens the little door on the side of the aircraft, steps out on the right wing, and then jumps off. We've got our own section of the display. If you keep an eye on those 3 aeroplanes, they'll be circling around, and there's a run-in to actually have a look at the smoke flare.
Where the wind's going, they need to be flying into wind when the skydivers actually exit the plane. Now, if you look towards above the trees, you can see the 3 planes flying in formation, and then once they come above, we'll be able to see the lead pilot, the lead parachutist, stand up and come out of the plane, and the other 2 will follow. Now, they're all jumping square parachutes today. That makes them more manoeuvrable. You can steer them just like you can any plane, and they're a lot safer than the old round ones, not so many injuries. Now, if you look up, you can see them flying over now. They'll be able to get an indication of the wind that's coming. Only 3 skydivers today. I'll tell you a little bit about them all. We have Mike Smith. He's the veteran of the actual team. He's in Peterborough, and he's a HGV driver, but also a parachute instructor. He's got 1,100 jumps now. He's been jumping for 20 years, so yeah, he's the old hand of the team. We also have Chris Hollis. He happens to be my husband, so I'll be hoping he lands safely today. He's from London. He spent 14 years in the Royal Air Force. He has a love of these aircraft, and he's always wanted to jump from a tiger moth, so he's so excited today. He has 1,000 jumps. We also will have Rose Leggett. She has 1,100 jumps. She's an estate agent. Don't hold that against her when she gets down. She's got 1,100 jumps, and this is also her first jump from a tiger moth, but she did take part in the women's world record formation skydive that took place last year. That was 100 ladies above the sky, all in formation. It's an outstanding record, and she's very pleased to be a part of it. Okay, they're above now. Everybody keep watching. They should be at a height of 3,000 feet now. That means each skydiver will have maybe 6 to 10 seconds of free fall before they open their parachutes. If you're careful, you might be able to see when the lead guy stands up from the aircraft, he'll be able to open the little door and stand out, and then he'll just fall away from the aircraft. That's because of the engine noise now. That's the aircraft slowing down to their slowest flying speed possible. There we go! There's the first skydiver. There's the parachute opening now. Way! And there goes the second one. And a third. And they're all in free fall. Parachutes opening. Fantastic. Everyone's open safely. Now they're going to be looking down towards the white cross. That's just an indication of where the target area is. It's also a huge bonus if they manage to actually land on the cross, but it also means they have to get the beers in if they do. So they're now going to be making checks on which way the wind is going, because like the aircraft, they have to land into wind. Their parachutes are now open. They should be around about 1,800 feet now. And they're holding into wind just to make sure they know where they're going. The smoke is the great ideal, although he looks like he's probably going to be the first man down. There he goes, he's using his steering toggles to turn. And they're also what he uses to stall the canopy to come in to make a very soft landing. There he is, he's probably at about 400 feet maybe, not even that. He's coming in quite fast. Make sure everybody gives him a huge round of applause when he lands. Just making a few final corrections. And here he comes. Yay! Well done, Chris! And here we come. This looks like Mike. He's getting ready for a good fast landing. Okay, everybody cheer! Yay! Oh, looks like we've had a bit of an off landing from Rose there. Maybe the wind's a bit too strong for her today. Don't worry, we'll go and find her. We'll pick her up later. Thank you everybody for watching the display. Enjoy the rest of the Tiger Moth. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Obviously, safety. And they'll be coming in for their first pass very soon. Here we are. Here that the team is named after, beautiful diamond shape, full of tiger moths. You can see them bobbing around a bit in the thermals. I'll just be quiet while you listen to them go by. And now they'll be changing formation into what we call a feathered formation. And then the rear three will be coming down towards the cloud line, building up speed. And if you get ready, the lead aeroplane will be looping and rolling away from you. Here we go. Beautiful fleur-de-lis, and he'll roll level. Flying upside down in the Tiger is quite interesting because the fuel tank is on the upper wing. The engine's running nice and sweetly. Olympus cameras also support the team. You'll see that the lead aeroplane, Charlie Shea Simmons' aeroplane, is painted. Jeff Milson flying NFM. Ken Whitehead is the person that did pilot that just did the loop. Conrad Feathered Arrow. Aeroplanes are all, as I said, 60 years old. They were manufactured in the late 1930s and the early part of the war by Spitfires and Hurricanes in the Battle of Britain.
Well, hang on.
We've done so many air shows now that we thought it would be nice to support. It's a really super shot to get when you've got tiger moths whizzing in all directions all over the sky. They're coming in for their final bomb burst now. go. Braking, go. Okay, what the guys will do now is they'll do individual flypasts, and if you all wave to them as they'll go past, they'll all be waving to you. So here's the first one. That's Len Mitten in JJ. Give him a wave. Okay, that's Mike Basie. That's PJ in a very modern Tiger mod. That was one that's completely been rebuilt recently. That one's Jeff Milson. Roger Hallauer in NFM. Here we have that's Ken Whitehead. Peter Lecoit, who's the retired dentist in the grey one, just flying past. And the last one should be our leader. Where's he gone? Oh, perhaps I missed him. That was Charlie Shea Simmons in the black one, GZZ.
Right. As far as we know, it's one of 10. Definitely a full group. Is it, you've got a funereal notice in the back there?
Cool. What sort of engine is making that noise?
It's an overboard 3.9 for a rover.
Just a commercial, James. Melvin and Karen, your friends, are working their way towards the car park. If you'd like to make your way to meet them. Right, now we have the Regal Rolls Royce. Wouldn't have been new like this. It would have had this body put on it probably in the 40s or 50s when they... Yeah, I got a lady. Gentlemen were a bit different. For years it was good, wonderful.
They are. That is
I tell you what, come to this show for unusual things. The gentleman in the passenger seat is the son of the chauffeur, the original motor car. And he, in that very car, Ford produced it all those years ago. Could Mr. D.W. Spencer Jones make himself known to the judges who are stationed in the pavilion at the corner of the cricket field? D.W. Paid me to say that, by the way. It's a 67 GT. It's one of the last of the 3-seat crew versions.
Right, thanks then.
Excellent.
Within the Volkswagen fraternity, and hopefully going to keep developed over the next year or so.
Now, just look at this. I don't know if it's full of maniacs in the back, but just watch this. Well, oh my God. Well, what can I say? You say it.
It's a 67, standard bike class that's been converted to hydraulic. Suspension.
Oh, another 2008. 2008, got it wrong again.
2000 XL 1971, 5-speed gearbox, GXL interior, rebuilt from the dead car with second-hand bits outside in the rain with hand tools, and then driven to Scotland.
And what size engine is it? Another 3.8?
It's another 3.8. It's a 67 model, which was towards the end of the production of the Mark II. It came with power steering as standard and the all synchro box on it, and the car is largely original.
Another nice original car. Always look good on the wire wheels, the Mark II. Another one of those Triumphs. 2-litre Vitesse, no less. 2-litre Vitesse, 1968. 115,000 on the clock at the moment. And bodywork started next year. Yeah, running restoration. Good on you. That's the way to do it. Use it, get some fun out of it, and restore it while you're doing that. That's another Jaguar machine. As used by the PE teacher on Privilege, apparently. Very cheap hobby. Yeah, good man. Thanks for bringing it today. He's crossing his fingers, I think, after 200 odd pounds.
no good, we're not going to dance. Another one.
Now, mate. Now, slowly, just turn your arm round, just drop it down to the floor, and off he goes. If you come back just a little bit, we'll just do one more. Oh look, eyes like a hawk. That's where the saying comes from. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. We're just about out of time. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see the rest of our birds, we're just over there. And if the fire engine can get his ladder out and get my buzzer down, I would appreciate it. But from Bruce, myself, and all the birds at the Owl Sanctuary, thank you for watching.
Prize given and the judges' awards will be made. But until then, let me just remind you of the various activities and events that are around us and displays. Don't forget the ice creams, the cream teas, the circus works, still beavering away over there by Punch and Judy. The burgers, which were an incredibly reduced price apparently. We even have programs here which just a few surplus to our requirement. Now each one contains a car wash token, and I think we're now selling programs at 10p, so it doesn't have to work out very much that whatever you pay is going to be an incredibly good bargain. So car wash token in the few remaining programs that we have. Now walking towards me, just a figure with a very, very scarlet hat. Reminds me of it's Father's Day, and you probably already know all about that. But this particular father has got something special to celebrate. It happens to be his 70th birthday. Happy birthday, Nigel. The Diamond 9 display team, the pilots would like to make contact with their support crew and vice versa. One of the bunch are at their respective cars and would like to make contact with the other half.
Yes, yes. Inform me.
I'm not going to bomb.
You don't make it up, you are. You'll be at the job centre Monday, the way you've acted today. You get back over there. What are you doing over there?
Wait a minute,